If you treat trading like a business, it'll pay you like a business. If you treat trading like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby. Let's go deeper. Hey guys, JD here. So I just wanted to do a quick video to talk about trading as a business, right? In my opinion, you should trade as a business, not a hobby, a business. So with any business, you need to have goals, right? You need to have daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, and a long-term goal, and you have to really come up with those yourself. I'm just gonna throw out some things, some thoughts, because I think I look at things a little bit differently than most people out here who's teaching on YouTube, and most educators and most traders and most YouTube creators, right? So most people, they look at trading, they want to, get rich quickly. I want to consistently be profitable, right? So, again, most people want to, they have thinking about becoming a millionaire or thinking about riches in their mind. In my head, I want to create positive cash flow. All right. So I think of things more in business terms, right? So everything I'm looking at is like a business. So, okay, you want to get started in trading, right? Every business has overhead. So what's your overhead in trading? Your overhead in trading is your education, right? First, you need to get educated on trading. That may require you to buy a course. That may require you to buy books, right? That may, require you to do some one-on-one trading if you can find that out here, with a good mentor. So you have to first invest in yourself, right? So that's number one investment, and you got to invest in your education. Then, so what's your next investment? Luckily, most platforms are free, but sometimes you have to invest in a good platform. I know in futures, I actually had to invest in a good platform to trade futures, but usually you don't have to invest in a platform. So the next investment normally is your trading capital. Okay. So whatever you can start trading with, and that number is different for everybody, but that's part of your business startup capital. After that, you're really in the game. You invest in your education and you got business capital, you're in the game. So let's say all in all, you put, $1,000 into your education, and then you put $2,000 in the capital, right? So you got $3,000 into your trading business. Pretty low, right? Because there is no more overhead except for paying for your commissions and fees with your broker account. So let's say, you got $3,000, right? Most people are going to say, yeah, I want to, but you're only trading with two. So let's think $2,000. So most people are just like, yeah, I want to take this $2,000 and I want to turn it into 100,000, you know what I'm saying? Then 500,000, then $1 million. Okay, that's great. That's fine and dandy. But here's problem number one in my head. People don't look at things like this in practical terms. Do you really want to have $100,000 with an overseas broker, somebody you've never met? That's number one, right? Because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't trust no broker. Okay, there are brokers and platforms that I like, that I use, but I don't trust none of them. Okay, I don't care if you in the United States, outside the United States. We all saw what happened with FTX, right? We all saw what just happened with FTX. Now, they were a crypto exchange, but people were trading hundreds of thousands of dollars on that platform, and they had a U.S. company. They had a U.S. based FTX. They had an overseas based FTX. So to me, I don't care where the broker is at. I don't care if they're in the United States. I don't care if they're offshore. I don't trust none of them. Okay. So with that being said, I'm not trying to take $2,000 and make it 100,000 and leave it in a broker account so that it could possibly disappear one day. All right. You see what I'm saying? So what I would rather do is take my $2,000, maybe double it, right? Get it up to $4,000. Then everything above that $4,000 is my profit that I'm going to be taking out every week, 2 weeks, month, whatever floats your boat, right? and that's going to generate cash flow for me. All right. And it's also going to keep me safe, because who wants to build up $100,000 just to see it get taken away, right? Or who wants to build up 50 grand and then the company goes out of business on you? Don't, you know, and I don't care what broker it is. I'm not leaving that much money in. What you should really do is leave just enough capital in to run your business, right? Leave just enough capital in to run your business. And so what I want is positive cash flow. I'm looking for a cash flow system. I'm looking for a business that makes money consistently. You know, I don't have to get rich just from trading. My goal is to consistently bring in profits, right? That's it. So I don't need to keep a big amount in. But let's say you run off let's say you have a streak and boom, you turned that 2 into 10 real quick. Don't leave 10 grand in there. I know from a compounded standpoint, you could, now trade higher numbers, possibly make more money. So I get that. But hey, to each his own. I just don't trust any broker to leave large sums of money in there, right? But I could leave enough in there to step up. If I do want to step up, yeah, okay. Say I take that 4, make it 8 grand. All right, now I can step up. But everything over that 8, I'm snatching out. I'm snatching out, okay? See, most people want to get rich with trading. I try to teach people how to make a living with trading. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. I don't need to try to make 50,000, 100,000. I need to try to make a living. You know what I'm saying? So making a living could be making 3,000 a week, making 5,000 a week. Now you're making a living, right? And so let me point this out from a business standpoint. Now we're in a very the word slipped my mind. I wanted to come up with a nice big word for you guys, but because it's more than interesting. But we're in a great time in the world to be able to make money online. Okay, we're in a great time in the world to be able to make money yourself from something like trading. Because let me drop this nugget on you. Trading. So I approach day trading as a business, right? As a cash flowing business. My ability to trade allows me to create cash flow. All right. This is important. Now here's a Robert Kiyosaki, concept. There's such things called the cash flow quadrant. There's 4 ways people generally make money in the world. Either you're an employee, you're self-employed, you're a business owner, or you're an investor. Okay. Self-employed, you got a job. Self-employed is on this side. Business owner, investing is on this side. The goal is to move from the left side to the right side. That may be big backwards in my video. That's the ultimate goal. Okay. So actually, when you're a day trader, you're in the self-employed bucket, right? So here's the thing: if you don't trade, you don't eat, right? When you're self-employed, you got to show up every day. Now we love trading. Hate days we don't get to trade. So you're thinking that's not a problem until you have a problem with your eyesight, right? So you don't want to just stay in the self-employed bucket. You need to find ways to get into the business owner bucket and the investing bucket. So here's why this is such a great time to be a trader. Many brokerage accounts right now, or many brokers, many platforms, they accept Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm about to drop something on you may not have thought about. They accept Bitcoin. So when you put Bitcoin into a platform and they pay you in Bitcoin, do you realize now you could take those profits and just stick it in, especially if we're talking Bitcoin, just stick it in, I suggest Exodus, which is a Bitcoin wallet that you just store on your computer, not your phone, on your computer. You just put it in Exodus, and as Bitcoin is rocketing, Bitcoin hit 60K today, right? For those of you who bought it when I told you to buy it at 15K, you're welcome. Bitcoin hit 60K today. So just think about that. If you are cash flowing through your trading, right, and you're pulling off 1,000 a week, 2,000 a week, and then you're actually leaving it in Bitcoin, now your profits are making profits. So now you're in the self-employed quadrant and you're in the investor quadrant, right? So what I'm saying is use day trading as a cash flowing mechanism to fund other investments, true investments. I don't look at day trading as an investment. I look at day trading as a business. So you kind of could put it in the business category too, a little bit, except that it's not really a system, although we have a system. But that's a different type of system, right? But if you can take your profits and put them elsewhere, like in my case, I can just leave it in Bitcoin, let that Bitcoin keep growing, stockpile my Bitcoin as Bitcoin continues to rocket up. Now my profits are making me profits. Now my money is making me more money. You see what I'm saying? So the big money is always in investing, holding something long term, collecting real estate, collecting cash flow real estate properties. You know what I mean? So what if your trading was able to buy cheap houses, cheap land, or buy property in up and coming neighborhoods? You know what I mean? And then you were able to now cash flow off of that real estate, right? And then again, take that money, then buy the S&P 500. Listen, we're in some very interesting times, okay? If you can learn how to trade and you trade as a business, okay, you can take those profits and do more things. That's much safer than just trying to build up a trading account with some company you can't even walk in the front door and talk to anybody if anything goes wrong. You see what I mean? So in my opinion, it's much better to approach trading as a business, as a cash flowing business, where you're just trying to make a living, collect consistent profits, then take those profits and put them into, I don't want to say real investments, but yeah, real investments, long term, S&P 500, buying gold, stockpiling Bitcoin. Okay. Because here's another tip. Now, don't quote me on this one. Full disclaimer, I'm not 100% sure about this, but I'm kind of sure about this. Like when you get your profits back in Bitcoin, as long as you leave it in Bitcoin, you don't have to pay taxes on that. Bitcoin is an asset. Now, do your research, full disclaimer, but I'm almost certain that's the case. Okay, so just think about that. Now you got profits that you ain't got to pay taxes on because your profit came in as an asset, which is Bitcoin. We killing the game. I'm just telling you, we are killing the game. So trade as a business and not just as a hobby. And it'll pay you as a business. So think in terms of a business, okay? Get you a business name. Get you a business checking account. So when you do turn your Bitcoin back into cash, deposit it into your business checking account, and you can keep track and keep records. You know what I'm saying? So if you do have to pay taxes, boom, you can track how much money you've brought in and all that good stuff. But also sometimes, like I said, to buy them houses, you can't buy it with Bitcoin. So you're gonna have to turn some money back into cash to do some of those other investments like the S&P 500 and real estate. But trade as a business, and the whole financial world can open up for you. All right. So that's the lesson for today. A little something different there. I'm not trying to grow an account to 100,000 for somebody to take it from me. I'm trying to create positive, consistent cash flow and make a living from my day trading. Then take my profits and get into the industry cash flow. I said industry investment cash flow quadrant. All right. So just some tips, nothing you have to do in this one. Just wanted to drop some knowledge on you about business, and hopefully the sweet spot trade will work well enough for you that you can start to bring in those profits to do some of these other investments. All right. So I definitely have a great work study lesson for you. Please stay to the end. All right. Please stay to the end. You're going to love the trade example. But let's get over to that work study lesson. Roll it. Hey guys, how's it going? JD here. In today's work study lesson, we'll be looking at the Audi Swiss. And we got another perfect entry here. Perfect setup for the most part. We got a beautiful trend down. It got a little choppy in here. But again, if you take the zigzag off, this is just a beautiful trend down. Basically stayed under the EMA to hit the low, right? But then see the zigzag help on the way up. We got a beautiful trend up, trend break, retest the new high. This market cycle is over. Another thing I want to point out that I may not have said in the past is that when you get the 2 legs of correction, you want them to look just like this. You want them to be about the same distance. Like if you get a real small one, especially at the bottom, if you get like one that stopped right here, broke lower, and then a huge leg all the way up in here, that can still work, but it's not perfect, right? You want these things to be symmetrical, maybe is the correct word. You want these legs to about look the same distance, because the market moves in 2s and they move about the same distance. They're also called measured moves. And they call them measured moves because if you measure the first leg, a lot of times the second leg is going to be the same distance or very close to it or longer. So it's a measured move. So that's what you really want. You want it to see it like this, where they're about this leg and this leg is about the same distance. Then you really have more confidence that this market cycle is over and that setup is a lot cleaner. So we get that here. And so once we make it to the sweet spot, looking for a price action entry. And I was kind of looking from this bottom, but this was actually a first entry, second entry short right here. You take that one, you lose. But it was something about I didn't take it because I just wasn't sure about the count. But what I did like was if I start to count from here, which is just hard to tell, man, this got choppy. This got choppy. But when I was looking to the left, I saw that when we was right in this area here, let me shoot it straight across, we had a nice drop, boom. So I knew that a good drop could be coming. So once we got up in this area, I definitely was looking for an entry. And so I kind of started from here, first entry, push down, push, tallest candle, second entry short right here. When this candle broke higher, trapped everybody going long, shot down, nearly closed on this low, closed lower than this body to the left. I liked it, this entry right here. Let me get an arrow going. So this was a good place to enter, you know. It's a second entry short. It's a little higher risk, but of course the second entry shorts are normally higher risk when you start, but this one was okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good, beautiful winning candle here. Cause hey, you were down. You were down in the last candle, but this boy pushed lower, beautiful low. Then you get a high, push down, lower high on this candle. So, you know, you go right here. In most cases, this is a dub, but not today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So got to mark that one red. In most cases, the lower high is the safer trade. Not today. That just goes to show that, you know, the market does what it wants, right? All we can do is take the best entries. And this was a beautiful high, push down, lower high, huge signal candle, closed on this low, closed lower than the bars to the left, closed under the EMA. That entry is perfection, okay? Downright perfection. Just didn't work this time. Downright perfection though. But then from this low, you actually get a first entry, push down, another second entry short right here. But I mean, this is just too congested. And oh, actually I missed one. You know, when I missed one, because actually right here you get another high, or you may see this one. It's hard to tell. This is really congested, and the zigzag is in my way. I can't see if how this candle really closed, but you may have seen this. If you looking at the bearishness of this candle, I ain't mad if you call this a high, lower high, and go right here on this little boy right there. I can't see how it closed, but it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It works. All right, so you may go there. All right, but one that's a little cleaner is over here. High, push down, lower high right here. Broke higher, trapped everybody, turned into a beautiful falling hammer. Yes, I like that one right there. I like that one right there. And then from there, we start rocking and rolling. You get another one. High, push down, lower high, another falling hammer. All right, we're starting to get hammer time. Then you get another one. High, push down, lower to high, another falling hammer. It's officially hammer time. Okay, officially hammer time. And then to top it off, you finally get a drop, base, and another drop, base, drop right there. Boom. Wasn't quite hammer time, but pretty doggone close. And that one falls out. That one falls through the floor. And remember, our target is, well, that one hit the target. Then we had another target down here. So I stopped looking at this point because I had clinked house. But you probably could have, you maybe could have kept on going with this one. But that was, you know, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that was 6 of them right there. You know, this one here, oldest one. This one here was some nonsense, because this was the best looking setup of all of them. Look at that. Look at that setup candle. I mean, I was really shocked when that one didn't work. Really shocked. But it gave it back with this. This was a beauty. This started the hammer time, right? This might have started the hammer time. Hammer time. Hammer time. Hammer time. Hammer time. And I love hammer entries. Hammer time. Hey, there's a clear sign. Here's why hammers are so powerful. Let's do some signal candle theory here. Here's why it's so powerful. It takes, okay, first of all, a whole bunch of buyers came in to push this candle all the way up here. Okay. But it took like double the amount of sellers to fight against all those buyers and turn this candle into a falling hammer with that much stem. Okay. It took a lot of sellers for that to happen, or it took big money coming into the market. So when you get falling hammers with humongous stems like this is a clear sign we're going lower, right? This is a warning shot. Don't go long. Warning shot. Don't go long. Warning shot. Don't go long. Okay. And so that's why hammers are so powerful, because you can see who just took control. Okay. Not who's necessarily in control, who took control, right? Because this was a green candle. This was a green candle, and the sellers took everything back, pushed prices down, close on this low. The sellers took control. And when you have market participants take control, hey, go with the wave. Okay, don't fight against it. Go with the wave. And again, this is all happening in the sweet spot. You know, at this point here, it's all happening under the EMA, coming out the sweet spot, and we're expecting another leg of this distance. Okay, so I mean, go with the wave. Trade with big money. Okay, smart traders trade with big money. Okay, and we're smart traders. This is a smart money tactic. Okay, we're smart money traders, and smart money traders trade with big money. We don't fight against it. You know, we understand from our trading philosophy that the market has a high chance of turning right in this area. Okay, so when you get signs that the market is turning right in our sweet spot, go with it. Go with, especially when you have a textbook set up like this, trend down, right? 2 legs of correction right into the sweet spot. We see it stalling here. You know what I mean? We see it stalling here. You know, over here was a little dicey, but once you get over here and it turned into hammer time, hey, you can't ask for, but you can't ask for more. You can't ask for more. Be smart, trade with big money, and you'll be on the right side of the trade more than you're on the wrong side. All right. So that's the work study lesson for today. I greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. Hit the subscribe button right now for all you window watchers out there. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can try to up the teaching some more to get you to finally hit the button. I don't understand why. I looked at my analytics the other day. I got a lot of window watchers out here. I don't get it. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the like buttons. I greatly appreciate everybody. And man, we need to write hammer time again, but we just wrote that the other day. So just write in the comments and tell me how you're feeling about the sweet spot trade. All right. I greatly appreciate you. So let's get into that trade example. Roll it. Hey guys, how's it going? We're looking at this Audi Swiss. Get this thing boxed up here. See what we're doing. See what we're really working with. I thought today would be cool if I actually went for a dollar goal. So today we're actually going to try to make $500 and see what happens. Look at this beautiful trend down. All right. Trend up, trend break, retest right into the sweet spot. We might have something right here, folks. Beautiful situation developing. Just take off so I can see. All right, we got a beautiful trend down, beautiful leg up, trend break, retest. Last time we was in this area, it was choppy and then it dropped off hard. We're in the sweet spot. So let's get a sweet spot entry. Five minutes, 92%. From this bottom, I see push, 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 push. First entry. Actually, from here. Yeah, this still kind of messes things up. But now we got matching tops. But I like seeing. We ain't got no color code. If I just go from here, I guess. Push up, first entry. Push, push, push. Looking for the second entry short. Again, last time we was in this area, super drop. We got room back to the EMA. This market cycle here is over. Trend up, trend break, retest. This might be the one to kick us off to get that $500 a day. We're getting a beautiful second entry right now. Breaking lower than candle to the left. Maybe go time, folks. See how we close. Closing your low. Closing your low. Come on. Closing your low. There we go. Game time. Let's get it. right, last minute, and look like we're gonna get it in the bag. See, went up +1, -1, that's a wash. Then we ran off 3, +3, then we lost 1, +2, then we won, +3, this is +4, one more be +5 for the $500 day. And we caught a drop, base drop to seal the deal. Beautiful, beautiful trade, beautiful trade. That'll do it. So we did it. We set out to make 500 and we did. Had a couple bummers in here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7 out of 9, $500 day. I'll take it any day, any day. All right, so this was a good one. Hey, take a look at this course, take a look at this sweet spot trade. We have something special. All right, so my name is JD, and as always, I wish you increase on the Sutton. Bye bye.